Hola, mi amigos, no habla español. That's right, I don't speak Spanish. Anyways, I have been running off at the mouth for months and months and months, probably just over a year, about this movie, Domain of the Damned. That's right, Domain of the Damned.
Turn that right side up. Okay.
Domain of the Damned. As you can see, I have my copy sitting, well, my copy's not actually in there, it's in my DVD case. Anyways, Domain of the Damned, and people have said, oh, Ed, you know what, it's not what I thought it would. Well, what the fuck did you think it would be? Okay, look, you're trying to judge these movies, these independent films based on movies of the last 20 years. Stop doing that. This is an independent film. It's a great independent film, in my opinion. I can just hear my buddy Bert in my ears right now. I know what you're saying. Bert, shut up. We haven't even made a movie yet. Okay? You make a movie of your own, then you can call other people's movies whatever you want to. Till then, shut up! Anyways, Domain of the Damned. What's this movie about? It is about... It's kind of difficult to explain. It's about a drifter and a group of DJs who end up at this haunted house attraction thing, but there's all kinds of crazy shit going on there. It's really good stuff. It's original. It's different. Stacy just really did his own thing there. This DVD is, from having talked to Stacy and watched the special features, you really get the sense that this was a labor of love, that this was, you know, Stacy set out to make his movie the way he wanted to make it, about what he wanted to make it about, and it was pretty large in scope for a first movie, but you know what, he got in there, dug himself into the trenches, made the movie he wanted to make, and it's an independent film, and that's what's amazing about it, is the fact that, you know, it doesn't really look indie. Once you watch the bonus features, you kind of get an insight as to how and why and where and when, and that actually really tells you the story about how hard Stacy worked on this, and I think Spencer is probably really the only crew that he had there. I just did finger quotes. When am I going to stop doing that? Anyways, you know, but the guys that put this together really busted their asses to make a movie that they wanted to see, that they thought the fans would want to see, that is interesting, original, great film, really. I put it in my top 5 independent films of all time. Very top 5 independent films of all time. Of course, my favorite independent film of all time is always going to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's indie without limits. And that's one of the things people forget about indie films. You take these, you horror fans out there, something I want to point out to all of you. These classics, today's classics, you got Night of the Living Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Halloween. All 4 of those films were independent films. That's right, these were not big budget blockbusters. Now, Friday the 13th did get distribution by Paramount, okay? So, yay. But you know what? It was an independent film. Even A Nightmare on Elm Street was an independent film. These were not huge, big budget productions put out by these big companies. You know, these were independent films. Halloween shot for $320,000 in 9 days. I don't remember what Stacy said the budget for Domain was, but stop looking at all of these new independent films as if they're garbage, because they're not. These are the classics of tomorrow. Hopefully Domain will go on to be, I can't imagine that it will be as big as Halloween or Texas Chainsaw Massacre or anything like that. I hope it does. For Stacy's sake, I really, really hope that it does. I'm sure his next film, Sweatshop, is going to be just as fantastic. Stacy, so far, from what I've seen that you've done, I've really loved your work. Okay, enough of me bouncing up and down on Stacy Davidson's nuts. I know somebody out there was thinking it, so I had to say it. Where can you go to find out information about Domain of the Damned? Well, right here, the MySpace. Domain of the Damned MySpace. www.myspace.com/Domain of the Damned. Or you can go over to Odyssey Pictures. That's www.odysseepictures.com, all one word. And on there you can order the unrated special edition of Domain of the Damned. Got all kind of information on here. I've already shown you people this. I hope you're out there really just buying it. I really hope that sales are doing well for this movie for Stacy, because I really, really enjoyed it. And I think that if you give it a chance and you don't go into it coloring your perceptions and expectations with everything you've seen in the past, You'll enjoy it. This is a movie wherein Josh Vargas, the director of Sway, kills himself. Also, Mel House, director of Walking Distance, Closet Space. We're not going to mention the witchcraft movie. He kills himself too, though you'd have to watch the bonus features to find that out, talk to some people. Anyways, Domain of the Damned on DVD. Go out, buy your copy. You can't go out and buy your copy, but get on the Odyssey Pictures website. Domain of the Damned. Buy it. I think you'll like it. I think you'll enjoy it. I had a lot of fun watching this, seeing, you know, how Stacy had a lot of trouble getting this and that together, and seeing how they made this and that happen, and watching him direct some of the people who had obviously never acted, and they had some trouble. But you know what? Stacy managed to get them to pull it off. Congratulations to you guys out at Odyssey Pictures. Stacy Davidson, keep making great independent films. Spencer, stay out there, keep helping him. And you guys, if there's anything I can ever do to help you guys out, promoting, supporting, talking about, running my mouth, shooting videos, bitching, griping, complaining, or harassing anybody to help you guys out, just let me know. I will do my best to help you guys out. That's all I've got for now. Remember, www.myspace.com/domainofthedamned and www.odysseypictures.com. Check it out. You'll love it. This is Ed. I'll talk to you later.